It's weird to hear you do that.
I know. I was doing it till someone said stop. But it's a good, like...
It's a nice exercise.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Loosen up the mouth.
And welcome to the Talk Life podcast. I'm your... Jesus, Murphy.
Did you really start the show out with it loosens up the mouth? That's really bad.
No, that's perfect.
You should keep this. This is funny.
This is going to start. Like I started to say before, loosened up the mouth. Always make sure your mouth is loose.
Actually, I said loosen up the mouth first.
Yeah. This is the Talk Life podcast. I'm your host, Fear Ennis. This is my amazing loose mouth wife, MDI.
That is not how someone should be described.
Oh, no, absolutely
no
not.
Kidding, especially when our daughter is with us.
Yeah. Ooh. So we've got Dreamer with us today just because she walked into the room. So
stop doing the weird mouth things.
Okay, yeah. Wake up.
You need to.
No more.
We need to focus.
Like it's freaking me out.
I was trying to do exercises so that I was, ready
to rock. All right.
And I was trying to keep myself awake.
Well, wake up.
While you were setting everything up, I was getting sleepy.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, so it's the three of us, and it's a new month. And as we said at the end of the last episode, there is a new president-elect. It's not necessarily who we had thought it was going to be, but we felt like we need to put that out there. But
address it. Yeah, he won. Boo. Moving on.
But we're a comedy show, so we're going to skip all that stuff. And yeah, so I don't know. So what's new with y'all?
Like subjects?
Really not much. I've been trying to get a doctor since we moved to Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's been seriously weird. Great.
And also I've been having trouble with my other doctor about other things, and it's just
a lot of doctor drama.
Yeah, doctor drama bullshit. That's usually what it is with me, is doctor bullshit.
Yeah, because we moved, so we had to start the doctor process. But
I had a couple specialists here in Winnipeg already.
Yeah,
and that's great. So I'm still able to see them. But
yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah. Just for anyone, if this is your first time listening, MDI has
everything.
A plethora of disability diseases and
disabilities.
Like, I don't even know. There's just a lot. How would you like to say?
Fucked up.
Oh, this bitch fucked up.
Oh no.
But yeah,
I don't work good.
We all started the other than Logic, because he doesn't need a doctor, luckily. For
right now, anyways.
Yeah, I'm sure he will later.
No, this is in with mine because he's a minor and he's my kid.
Yeah, okay. But I'm just saying it's interesting because both Dreamer and I have not only seen our doctors, we've gone for blood work. We
you guys had doctors within a week.
Oh, real fast.
I don't know if I like my doctor. She's been to see hers
twice now.
Yeah,
she's had the meet and greet and a follow up.
Yeah, I didn't like my meet and greet.
Sorry about it.
No, it's fine.
I wasn't even there. I don't know why I'm apologizing.
Yeah. Did you set it up?
I did not. It had nothing to do with it.
Were you orchestrating the doctors?
Right.
Somebody's got it because it's fucked up here. But anyway, so I go in and I talk to this guy. I hate doctors. They freak me out. But all it was a meet and greet. So I was literally just kind of telling him about me and my family and things like that. And I just felt like this motherfucker was questioning everything I said. Even when I was like, I'm on this, he's like, why? I'm like, because of this. He's like, that's wrong. I'm like, that's wrong.
Is this an interrogation or a meet and greet?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe this is the meet part. I would like maybe a little bit of greet. Right? At no point should there be you're on the wrong meds. Hold up, dog.
Interrogation. Decided what medications you're on.
Yeah, no. You don't just say, "Hey, I want to be on this." I've talked to many of people.
I hear good things.
Yeah,
I hear good things.
Hey, could I get on Ozempic?
Not in Canada, anyway.
I'd like to be skinny.
I guess there are a whole bunch of commercials in the States that are
ask your doctor.
Your doctor, yeah.
Exactly.
You think this drug is good for you.
I'm getting ear raped by one of the fucking headphones.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Do you suffer from male itch? Do you have this? Do you have that? Ask your doctor. You could have a puppy.
You just can't go into a doctor in Canada and be like, I've heard good things about this.
Hey, I just happened to be watching Sally Jesse Raphael, and there was a throwback, and I saw this commercial for Get Gazasol, and I'm pretty sure that I should be on it.
Did you say Get Gazasol?
Yeah, I don't know. I just made up a thing that sounded kind of.
Get Gazasol when Grindr isn't working.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's an app.
I'm fucking funny.
Snap.
Okay, that's funny. Like, I said it, and then I was like, okay, that is funny. Like
you look like you were just going to put the mic down. Like, this is my pinnacle. This is it.
I contributed.
We're like 6 minutes in, and I'm done.
Oh, yeah, it's the gay app. So by the time I came to that revelation, you were like, that was funny. I didn't have time to laugh because it takes time for my mind to forget.
Well, because we were shifting gears. You went from medication to an app, and then I'm like, holy crap, I'm not ready for app work. And you're like, it's fine. I'm actually done. Here you go. End of show. Roll the credits. Bingo, bango, boingo.
And that's all we need for this week. Goodbye, folks.
That's right. Get your gig.
That's all, folks.
But yeah, well, let's go from man-made drugs to man-made vegetables.
What?
Wow, that's a shift.
I know, it's a super shift. It's an interesting segue.
That sounds great, though.
Okay, this is stuff like you guys might already know. Mm-hmm. I did not know. Mm-hmm. Did you know that broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts are not real?
Yeah.
They were artificially
man-made from something else.
Yeah.
Yes, I did actually know that. They actually taught me that in
like home ec or something.
Yeah, I would say like 7th grade. Like that was pretty quick.
That's wild. So yeah, so this thing here, I'm just going to try to move this a little bit. Essentially this whatever this kind of plant is, it's like some sort of a weed that they've then made kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli.
Yeah, the seeds from that.
Yeah.
They've used and then added, scientific shit.
Different things.
To then make.
Biology and science is so cool. I will never get over how amazing it is.
Well, and that's what I mean. Like it's I heard it and I couldn't believe it for a second. I just had always thought that's we plant the seed, we grows. That's always been here, kind of thing.
Well, there's so many things that are. Who could blame you? Like there's carrots that just grow. Like, you know what I mean? Like eggplants. Well, yeah, anything really. There's so many different fruits and veggies
in the wild, but
that just naturally grow.
Well, that's super interesting.
Ones are man-made for sure.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it was super interesting. Dreamer saying that they taught you that when we were in school. We didn't learn about that.
Yeah, or you were a boy.
What the hell does that mean?
They didn't teach you about vegetables. You were a boy. They taught you about, I don't know, rocks. I don't know. I had no smart thing to say.
Sweet Jesus, MDI. It hasn't been that long since you've been to school. They don't get you in and Brussels sprouts. Rocks. Like,
that's how gender is now understood.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no,
there's no male and female. There's just rocks or Brussels sprouts now.
I remember learning about that in home ec in high school. And that would have been grade 11, I think. 11 or 12. But it was an elective. So
I took home ec.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not
so I could get cookies.
That's true.
That's literally why I took it.
Everyone fucking hated me in home ec because I was so good at cooking.
Perfect.
Well, yeah, MDI raised you.
I would get frustrated at people because they weren't doing good or were not doing it right or taking it seriously.
You're doing it wrong.
Well, then I'm the captain now. Look at me. Yeah. I'm the captain now.
Look, Oliver, I'm taking over. Clearly, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Go eat the paste.
Right? So a lot of my team would actually just end up standing there, not really knowing what to do. And I would kind of get in a little bit of trouble for like not really letting them participate. But I was like, they're not doing it right. They're not taking it seriously. This is baking. You have to do it.
Look, Teach.
Hitler-like.
Look, do you want cookies or do you not?
Well, like they would throw stuff and mess around with they only gave a certain amount of materials and they only had a certain amount per kid. So like if you sit there and throw eggs at each other,
Josh!
We won't be able to do the fucking assignment.
Flour!
So like I'm not necessarily being Hitler like if I'm just doing what the teacher isn't, which actually happened a lot. Where I was just like, I'm sick of y'all's shit, dude. Like,
insanity.
Yeah.
That was like going to high school.
The home ec teacher we had was she was blasted every time.
Oh my God.
Like
the little little lady.
Yeah,
she was high.
She was high as balls every time. Like,
but yeah, I remember
we're gonna
learning
make some cookies today,
that shit in home ec.
That sounds
that's
great.
why I thought maybe you wouldn't have remembered it or learned it, but apparently you did take home ec. So how'd you pass that class?
I don't know. The only thing I learned how to do is I made that cat. I sewed a cat. Or did you sew me a cat?
I made that for you.
Yes.
Well, I made something for you, but it was garbage.
That wasn't home ec. That was
like a sewing class?
It was a sewing, like mending class, like where you learned how to knit and sew and like, you know.
Okay, was that mandatory or an elective?
Yeah, it was a 1950s housewife.
Interesting. 50s housewife training?
You have to patch his pants.
Exactly.
No,
did the perfect meatloaf
Yeah, no,
recipe
as I said that, I'm like, that's not right.
Right?
That's not
that
correct.
Was home ec.
Yeah, because as I said that, I was like, wait a minute. She taught me how to sew like 2 weeks ago, so no, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But so anyway, I can sew motherfuckers. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I totally do not remember how to do it.
No, not even a
Not
little bit.
a fucking clue. I smoke a lot of pot.
So do I. Still remember.
Well, I also think you have 80 of them HDs. Which
I got all 80 of them.
Really doesn't help you.
I know. I don't know what my fucking doctor's going to do. Well, I'm like, I'm on this for this. And he's like, wrong. I was like, whoa.
Not funny.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going to happen? So I don't know. We'll see. So then he called me up after my blood work and he's like, yeah, so this, because I like it was all off. I thought it was a meet and greet. I thought there would just be some chatter and some hanging out and getting to know him. This guy like was catching me off guard with all these different histories and stuff, and I was like, okay, and like I couldn't really like.
Well, you were on some
what people had, what the meds. I'm on weird meds, and all this different things, and I'm on stuff he's never even heard of. Right. So I had to Google on my phone and show it to him.
He's there judging.
Yeah,
well, that's what living in Alberta for 10 years and then moving to Manitoba. That's what happens.
It's like moving back in time.
It is. It was like going from 2020 to 20. Well, no, it wasn't
1874.
No, but 1997 maybe.
Well, and that's what I've been telling my boys in Ontario is literally like living here is like 20 years behind everything else.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. So he called me after my blood work and he's like, make sure you have all your meds when you come in. And I'm probably going to touch your balls.
Wow.
I was like, all right, man. It's weird to say that over the phone, but
just to give you a warning.
Yeah, just a heads up.
I'm gonna feel you up.
He's like, we still gotta do that physical. I'm like, we don't gotta get that physical. Our meet and greet was bullshit.
40. You gotta do them things now.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That should be crazy. We went back to doctor.
Yeah, I don't know how, honestly.
No, that's interesting. But this is a little segue. We had talked about teachers and home ec.
Right.
What about teachers over in the States? High. Who's high? What?
Our home ec teacher.
Oh, absolutely.
Is this about the magnet locked smartphones?
No, but we can talk about that.
Oh, okay.
What I'm talking about is parents are accusing school employees of giving their students sleep aid stickers.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Sleep aid stickers? What is that?
Yeah, it's basically giving the children melatonin without the parents' consent, which is super illegal. You cannot give children any kind of drugs without permission, even if it's a sticker, because it actually does leak into their skin and give them the melatonin. Hence why they get sleepy.
Yeah. So an investigation is underway in a Texas elementary school after preschool teachers allegedly distributed stickers to students that are believed to be sleeping aids. She goes on to say, so her kid came home from school, which featured and she had a little sticker with a Starry Night design on it. And she was like, oh, what's that? And her kid said, that's my sleeping sticker. And she was like, huh? So yeah, so they are looking into this to try to figure out what the hell's going on. But apparently they at nap time, just hand these stickers out, especially for the kids that are a little bit more rambunctious than others.
Oh my God.
Basically, they were drugging their kids to sleep in a very different way.
Wow.
Yeah. So the employees that were doing it have been placed on administrative leave as the police investigate, because you're not allowed to drug kids.
Well, come on.
You can't do that.
No, it's crazy. I'm just trying to see what else is, if there's any new stuff on here.
Oh my gosh, Asha.
Under no circumstances should any... Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to fucking read, and this dog is driving me nuts. Yeah, you're not allowed to give anybody anything. So far, no charges have been filed against the employees, but the school has said that it's unacceptable.
You think?
No shit, dude.
So I don't know. I don't know how they. I don't. How
Who's
do you
brilliant
be?
Fucking idea.
Yeah. How can you be a teacher and you're like, oh God, like how your life is that bad that you're like, I'm gonna drug all these motherfuckers so I can have some quiet time.
No
It's
shit, like
preschool, for fuck's sakes. How could it be that?
Overwhelming.
Like, and I ran a day home for 3 years where I had 4 3-year-old, like they started out all the same at 3 and they grew. And I know that's only 4. That's not a whole classroom of kids, but like I ran a day home all by myself, like, and you had to cook them lunch and everything. So like, I've done it. I never thought to drug them.
Well, the thing is that you have patience and empathy and consideration for people, and children are
then
people.
Why would you make that your job? Like, why?
No shit. A lot of people apparently just do things because they think that they're supposed to. And apparently that's with a lot of things, with marriage, with kids, with careers. They just do things because they think they're supposed to.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Preschool teacher is easy. I can do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
probably.
And you get the summers off.
I've never even heard of these melatonin stickers. Like, is this must be stuff you just buy?
Yeah.
Must be. Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
Because that's what it says. They're pretty sure that it was melatonin and a hormone that plays a role in sleep, which we know. But like, I would never.
It's so dangerous.
I would never. I'd never do it to my kids, let alone
it's messed up.
A whole bunch of kids I don't know at my job.
Melatonin is not meant for prolonged use either. It's meant to be a one and done situation, or a brief, like if you have a work trip that you're really stressing about, you take a few melatonin just to really make sure you get to sleep if you're having anxiety. And usually as adults, like there are like gummies for kids and stuff like that, but I still don't think it's really right because you're drugging your kid to get to sleep. When you were kids,
the doctor told us it was good.
That's different. If a doctor prescribes it for a reason, that's totally different.
It was to like when we went on the plane to Ontario. From
exactly.
Alberta,
there's purposes for those kind of drugs for stuff like that. And like, that's why doctors recommend them for things like that.
We didn't use them every day by any means. And like, but that's what he told us to use them for.
Absolutely. That's what
if you're going on vacation and they're all revved up, you just need them to lay down and sleep.
Yeah.
That's when
it's kind of like an anxiety sleep.
Exactly.
Basically. Yeah.
Or that's another time they told me to use it. When we moved from one house to another, they told me to use it with you and Logan when Logan was a toddler, because changing houses, changing bedrooms can be very difficult for little kids. But yeah, like that's crazy. Just nap time every day.
Yeah.
Prolonged use is not good.
Who wants a sticker?
Oh my gosh.
And all the little kids are going to be like, yeah,
stickers.
I want a sticker.
Yeah.
And they're like, I want to put it on my hand. No, on your neck. Like they just
gets in the bloodstream. Gets in the bloodstream.
Yeah, like I don't know. I heard that and I couldn't believe it. Like I don't even think I report that to the police. I just show up and start hitting people with a sack full of nickels.
Right?
Like, oh, I got my own sticker. Skadoosh. Now pick up your teeth and go home. But that's just me. And I don't have a segue for this one, but it's because it's just insane. So,
did you remember to bring in the lottery ticket from the van?
I did not.
Way to go!
You suck.
Hey, I can do it after this. We might be millionaires. This may never go out because I'm going to be a millionaire.
Loaded.
But now this probably still go up. But anyway, so times are tough. Everybody knows that.
Yep, everything sucks.
All over the world, inflation is running amok. The housing crisis is insane. So people are trying to find any way to save money that they can.
Okay. I'm scared where this is going.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing that you guys may or may not see is a lot of people are using bikes now.
Okay.
And some people use electric bikes or electric skateboards, or I saw a guy that had one of those things where you just kind of you stand on it and it's like a unicycle that you stand on. I saw one of those today. So a guy in BC has an electric skateboard that he uses to save money because gas is insane. So it says while using it in Vancouver, he had a police officer pull him over.
Okay.
Pull him over onto what?
Well, I guess he had to stand off the board, sir.
Off the board, sir? Yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Road.
But then he said, license and insurance, please.
That's not how that works. Okay, I guess it depends on how fast the e-scooter or e-bike goes, I guess. Because
this was a skateboard.
I know, I was just saying, like,
no, but I would think
the electric
that would go like
even
slower.
less. Yeah, it can't go that fast.
So how much do you think his ticket would be?
Oh my God! What would he even get a ticket for not having a license and registration for his skateboard?
So a person must not drive or operate a motor vehicle or trailer on a highway unless the motor vehicle or trailer is issued under valid.
Was he on the road?
He's on the road.
Oh well, that's his first mistake. You can't be on the road
because it goes.
Everyone
I think
knows.
It goes pretty fast.
Okay, well then that is his fault.
Well, then it's his fault then. He's a dumbass.
Everyone knows if you have an electric vehicle that only goes like a certain speed per hour, you should only go on sidewalks or designated bike lanes.
Like e-scooters and
I'm going to click this link and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to start in our ears, if it's going to come out of this. I'm just curious what it says.
Even as the scooter sharing business expands, don't do this if you take one out. This is video from Highway 1 near Willingdon. If you look carefully, really carefully, you'll see an adventurous soul riding the white line between the fast lane and the HOV lane.
What an idiot!
With traffic whizzing
That's really fucking stupid.
It's a 4-lane highway.
But the scooter got away. The case has been closed.
Okay, that's really, really, really.
So that guy got away.
Stupid.
The first guy they were talking about didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to cost him $600.
Oh my God.
Ouch.
So much for saving money on fuel.
No shit.
The guy said
and taking. Oh man. Jeez,
so the guy crazy. Said that his doctor had
still not over the
written a letter saying that his board is a mobility and assistance device.
Huh?
But so his doctor said that it's a mobility thing.
What?
I don't
Apparently.
think so.
In that case, then you still cannot be on the street.
The officer
you still have
said,
to be on the sidewalk.
Due
or
to
bike
Section 24(3)(b) of the Motor Vehicle Act, I don't care. And here's your ticket.
Mm.
So I don't know, man. Because with us being in the city, I see a lot of stuff. I see electric scooters, e-bikes, the thing I said.
But they're in bike lanes.
For the most part, we are lucky enough that we do have a lot of bike lanes here. Or I do see them on sidewalks. And I don't know what the law is with that.
The law is that you have I've researched this because I've researched getting one of those little mini cars just because they're really cool and I've learned about them. Anyways, it's technically not a mini car. It's like it's an enclosed electric scooter, technically. So it's not really a car at all. It just looks like a mini car, and I thought they were cute and funny. So anyways, the law is, in Canada at least, you have to, depending on the speed limit, if it goes above like let's say 60 miles an hour, because I don't really know, or whatever, kilometers an hour. Right, yes. Like, just as an example, then it has to have, yes, a registration, and it has to be on the road, because then it's too fast for pedestrians and stuff like that on the sidewalk. Yeah. So if it goes under that, then it has to be on the sidewalk and or in a bike lane, because then it's too slow to be on the road safely.
Well, that motherfucker was definitely going way too slow to be on a 4-lane highway. Like,
absolutely.
I don't know how no one pulled over and just didn't slap him.
Right.
Like, what are you, fucking insane?
That's got to be like at least 100 kilometers, like the speed limit there. It might be even 110.
Yeah, I was going to say between 1 and 110 is my assumption, with it being a major highway.
In between,
and he was over on the fucking fast lane.
That's what I was just going to say. He was in between the fast lane and the third lane.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Like, you know that you were not going as fast as the vehicles. Like, what?
Clearly. Yeah. But, and that just is not logical. Like, and another thing is that if you get hit, you're like immediately dead. Like, you're risking it all, bro. Risking it all right there.
And not only that, but the harm that it's going to do to whoever hits you.
Oh, so
that's
true.
It's going to totally fuck up.
It'll be a lot less to the person in the vehicle.
I was too focused on making sure that the mic could hear it. Did the guy have a helmet or no?
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus Christ. So at that point, when you get, they pick you up with a ladle.
A ladle.
Right?
Here, this used to be Josh.
R.I.P.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's bad.
But yeah, like, look, think what that would do to the person that hit him.
Well, yeah, exactly. You're putting yourself in harm's way. So then, let's say I'm driving, I don't see you, I kill you. Now I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
They had to ladle you off the side of the street and I had to watch.
Oh, Josh!
Oh, God, I killed Josh.
They're like, his name was Hank. What is... Stop
Josh.
playing with his guts.
Oh, my God.
Josh.
Oh, my God.
Took it a little far.
Sir, you're not even involved in this. You were walking by.
Oh, my God.
He still saw it.
That's right.
He still saw it.
I saw him. In 1 minute, he was Josh. The next, he was a mist of red. Just organs everywhere.
Oh, God.
Did you say his name was Hank?
Well,
technically his real name was Hank.
Yeah,
but
his real name was Hank. I called him Josh. And
he's spaghetti.
He's my make-believe dead guy. He can be whatever he wants.
Right?
Now let's jump from one Canadian to another.
Oh, joy.
Because we're Canadian. But also because...
We're Canadian?
Yeah, we're Canadian.
Oh, snap.
No, just, you've got people that are trying to save money, and then you got people that are just living the dream. They're breaking Guinness World Records.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
A Canadian YouTuber has set a new world record.
Okay.
By eating 1.12 kilograms of sriracha.
What the fuck?
With a spoon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it says Canadian YouTuber Mike Jack recently set a Guinness World Record for eating the most hot sauce in 3 minutes with a spoon. In this record, he ate 1.12 kilograms of sriracha hot sauce, which I don't know if you guys have tried.
It's fucking awful.
It's really fucking hot.
So did he die afterward? Because
no, he took the challenge at Guinness HQ in London. And on the same day, he set the record for the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun with a straw.
Okay, he did both? Oh, my God.
He's breaking records like a motherfucker.
Okay, also, did he then shit himself to death the fastest than any other man has ever shit himself to death?
He needed that Capri Sun.
No, fuck that. One Capri Sun to combat that.
I would need 7 million
kilograms? This dude,
you
know how much you... This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I don't know if you get any money for breaking a record.
I don't think
you really should.
Or you just get some sort of...
awkward handshake.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Like...
You're fucking weird. Good job.
You got your beard in sriracha.
Yeah, like every part of that had to hurt.
Right, every part.
Anytime it touches your skin, that shit burns.
That's why he has a beard.
And he
has a beard for that reason.
He's probably never been the same since.
Oh my God.
Because that shit just fucked up his guts. Unless he was smart. He downed that Capri Sun, went in the back and harfed.
Oh, that would be really smart.
It would suck to come up, but at least you don't got fire hole.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you got fire throat.
I don't know.
You already decided that. You already made that decision.
It was already hot going down. You're probably numb to have it come up.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Going down the other path.
And then what you do is you go then down a whole bunch more Capri Suns. A whole bunch.
I don't know what you do. You drink 7
Just a
fucking
4-gallon jug of milk.
of milk.
Oh God!
Drink
all the
as
milk
much
in the
as your
world.
body will allow you to try to combat that.
Throw up the milk.
Hope
Drink,
for the
drink
best.
more milk. Throw
You
up the
drink
milk.
more than your body will allow. That's what makes the vomit come.
Just drink a bunch of Sprite and bananas.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
that's gross too.
Totally. I wonder if I'm going to find out how big this YouTuber is. Maybe we can get him on the show.
Oh my God!
Ask him how that went. But
Are you
is
okay
there-
after?
is there
Did you get
anything-
hospitalized?
is there anything that you guys think you could eat a lot of in 3 minutes to try to break a record?
Maybe.
Like, I'm trying to think of what I can just fucking pound.
I'm like her. I'm thinking ranch because she just loves.
Oh my God!
Yeah, how much
Ew.
ranch could you eat with a spoon?
Oh.
We might try this tonight.
With you, mustard. Fucking weird.
So wait, we're thinking
I like-
condiments?
I don't know.
Well, fuck it, anything.
It's
We're
gotta be
gonna do
something you can
anything,
eat with
but
a spoon.
it's something you're eating with a spoon
Eating with a spoon. Why with a spoon?
because that's
Is
the
that
world
the
record.
requirement?
That's what this guy did.
So the requirement is to eat with a spoon.
the
I'm sorry,
requirement
I
for
was
this
just
joke is to eat it
asking.
with a spoon.
I'm sorry, I didn't know the requirement.
I don't care. Is there
Ruin
anything that you
it.
can eat a shitload of in 3 minutes?
I could wolf down so many Oreos. Like if I was
Oh,
allowed,
God,
I
seriously.
could eat so many Oreos.
Okay.
But it's like I know I would like hate myself after.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's not notoriety. It's you're just eating like crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
He just
dancing.
Fortnite danced.
oh, okay. Logic, is there anything that you could? So this guy, a Canadian, broke a world record. He ate 1.12 kilograms of sriracha in 3 minutes with a spoon. Is there anything that you think you could eat in 3 minutes, like to try to break a record? Now
Pudding.
you can do two things. You can say something you think you would enjoy, and you could say something you think you could just power through.
I don't know. On the spot, I can't.
That's okay. No, that's okay.
So-
But like soy sauce, do you think you could just drink a couple of bottles?
Oh, I could totally do that. I
Yeah.
love soy sauce.
Ooh, so much salt.
It probably
And
would.
actually,
That's a
yeah,
lot of
it's a lot
sodium.
salt.
I want sugar-free pudding.
I have another.
You think you can munch pudding?
I love pudding.
I have another answer.
Yeah.
So, another thing that I think would be really smart just to wolf down would be like those, those really like thin, delicious wafers that you can get.
Like
Those
the-
wafer
the
cookies.
vanilla wafers?
Yes.
Yeah, I
You
eat
could
those
wolf
4
those
at a time,
down.
so I could probably
Yeah.
eat those.
You could
That's
eat
why
a
we had to stop
lot of
buying
those. I know, right?
Oh yeah.
They were so good.
Okay, yeah, I think I could munch some fresh vanilla wafers.
Right? Like I could eat
Vanilla wafers.
a whole billion of those in 3 minutes. Probably.
I could. I know.
billion.
I don't.
if I put my mind to it.
you would have to have a contraption that just shot it in your mouth. Like,
I know, just kidding.
I got to take out the human element.
That's gross.
Somebody make this machine. And like, I don't know. I like mustard. Just I don't know if I could eat it via spoon.
Honestly, I feel like we're
You could
starting.
do ketchup.
I could do ketchup.
I feel like.
Dag.
Oh my
Barbecue
god.
Lady
Gross.
Diana.
I think I could chug any of it. I mean, like I don't know about the spoon thing. The spoon's gonna hold me back. I just want to chug it
At
straight
this
from the
point-
bottle.
At this
Yeah.
point, I feel like we're reaching saw trap territory, and I love it.
Time to play a game.
You are going to eat this many pounds of ketchup with a spoon.
It's time to play a game. We've got 18 pounds of fresh veal.
Oh my god.
It's not cooked.
Oh my god, it's not
Live or
cooked.
die.
Live or die.
yours. I don't know. What do you think?
You go outside?
What a freak.
The microphone freaks her out.
It does freak her out. She's
yeah,
like, I'm
our
just gonna
dog is
run away.
erupting into chaos.
Oh no, she got the noomies.
Yeah.
She does this new thing now. Well, no, since we moved here, where
It's a
she
recent
jumps
thing?
onto our bed goes in circles, goes from one end of the bed to the other, back and forth, back and forth. And then she jumps onto the floor, runs as fast as she can. She's insane.
There she goes. Yeah, it's chaos. She does like a tornado on our bed.
She does, yeah, absolutely.
Onyx is
I've seen
the
it.
bed. He's still
Oh my god.
He's just riding.
Oh,
it,
he's
like,
holding his
Riding the
ground.
wave.
Because she does. She throws
boy.
our bed all over the place.
Yeah, like I found my charger out a few times.
Unplugged.
And it's because she pushes the bed so it knocks it out of the
That's
wall.
hilarious.
Earlier.
Still there?
No.
Oh, wow.
Earlier,
He left.
there was a situation talking about the cats.
Oh,
Lord.
my.
I came home and the window was open. So I just thought I was trying to close it. He was in the window. Wait. Stay away from the equipment.
Yeah. No running and jumping on the
And
podcast equipment.
I'm trying to close the window and I'm telling him, I'm trying to close the window.
Get
Can
out
you
of the
please
way,
move?
Wally. Get out of the
He's
way.
out of the way. I slammed the window. That motherfucker put his tail in it. So I slammed his tail in it. He lost his ever-loving
Yeah,
mind.
he screamed.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard him scream like that.
No.
Nope.
Which
Like any
then
of our
caused the
cats.
two twins. We've got
Oh,
three
yeah, the
cats.
twins went mental.
And then, so the two twins went nuts. They all puffed
You
up.
don't have to say two twins. You just say the twins.
Okay, the twins
Durr.
puffed up. And, like, Cassie literally was pacing
Yeah.
back and forth from the living room to
She was
Dreamer's
mad.
room, trying to find whatever tried to kill
what
Wally.
hurt Sully. And she went at Asha too. Like Asha jumped up on the couch like, what
Yep.
the fuck's going on? And then Cassie was like, I'll beat the fucking hell out of you. Just fucking swiping.
Don't you fucking
Well,
test me.
Well, yeah, so yeah,
Hissing.
yeah. Sully goes running with his broken tail.
Poor baby.
And
not broken.
It's
so-
not broken,
No,
obviously.
not at all.
He's dramatic.
So then the twins come running in, and because Wally ran, the dog ran because she
To
was
go
like,
check
"What
it
the
out.
What is
fuck?
going on?
What is going on?" Next thing you know, it is a brawl because obviously,
The cats
yeah,
think the
Cassie's
dog
like,
hurt Sully.
"You did it. It was you,
I
bitch."
believe it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't. It was me. It was me. And they
Cassie was like fucking gloves. She had gloves up
Oh,
for
yeah.
like 10 minutes after
Yeah.
that. She was fucking swinging.
And they were so puffed up. I've never seen either of them that
No,
puffed up
they've
before.
never puffed
no,
like
that was
before.
insane.
They were all on the defense.
Yeah, I don't know, like what the fuck. But anyway, that's the cat issues that we've got.
Debacle.
Right?
I've got one more thing on my list, and
Okay,
it's a good time, Logic, for you to come in.
Yeah.
It's a new movie. Okay, here, let me hit you with this. Yeah, oh, you know what? I'll just read because I can't even make it up.
I know.
Well,
you're just,
do
like,
better,
stop.
Okay.
host.
Paused.
Here we go. The movie, it's called The Carpenter. An adopted Viking orphan becomes a carpenter's apprentice who just happens to be Jesus.
Oh
good
my God.
The orphan Oren fights as a side hustle. His experience training
does he
as a
fight?
carpenter, MMA,
I'm sorry.
mixed martial arts.
Really?
What?
So his experience training with the carpenter Jesus he becomes his mentor. He coaches him.
So I'm sorry. Is this period accurate?
No.
No, MMA wasn't.
They didn't have mixed martial arts
thing.
back then.
No, I
Back
mean like.
when Jesus isn't real.
Well, there's that.
Well, okay. Then all of that is insanity.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Let's take a look. Hold on, shit. Okay.
Hold on, shit.
Let's everybody gather around if you can.
Gather around.
Gather around.
And we're going to watch the trailer of this amazing piece of work. All right. I'm going to restart it here.
Name?
Warren,
Where are you from?
Cana.
You don't look like you're from Cana.
I know where I'm from.
You have to weaken them all and you win the fight. You cannot fight only with your fists. You must use this organ too.
You're gonna be Suarez champion fighter. Just don't lose focus.
Use whatever time you have to train and heal. There are no distractions.
What do you do for work?
I'm an apprentice.
Oh, for who?
Come. Follow me.
There's the man. The
You
Prince
think
of
it's
Peace.
true what people say about him?
Oh my
Not like
God.
anyone I've ever worked with. Does Carpenter paying you? He takes care of what I need.
There are many good life lessons to be learned from sport. If this is your gift, can you cultivate it to positively affect those around you? To let your light shine.
What?
Traditional invitational, 400 denarii.
None of this is ours if you don't keep fighting.
You got money. I would jump in the fight.
You really enjoy it?
It's not just the fight. It's training, walking out of each fight knowing that I defeated whatever they put in front of me.
You are aware of his miracles?
He's a carpenter, son of a carpenter.
No. Look further.
So why help me? I'm nobody.
You're somebody to me.
So what does Jesus want to help? Why? You know, all those sick and dying children, Jesus, they could really use your help.
No, help this guy.
So yeah, that dropped
better.
November the 1st.
Right. That is
This
like
sounds like a
who did-
fever dream I would write
Yeah.
after
what
eating
the
a bunch of
fuck?
edibles.
I was just gonna say, who did a line of coke
There's
and then
no names in it. Like there's no.
No.
Like it looks like a C.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
A C.
directed by
How do you say that?
Garrett Batty. I don't even know who the hell that is. Let's see what he's got.
What up, Garrett?
Let's see if he's got any known for Faith of Angel. Oh, so he just does religious stuff.
Ugh.
wow.
Yeah. Faith of Angels, the Book of,
Of course.
Mormon,
Ugh.
The Carpenter.
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
Like I don't know what to say.
Okay, so at what point is this fanfic? Like, at what point
Oh.
does this become very
Well, that's-
fanficky?
This is what I'm kind of saying. So can we just put Jesus in whatever we want?
For no
must
reason?
be able to, yeah.
Yeah, like what? Jesus is a character now?
Yeah.
I'm
If you're a
confused.
Christian, of course you can.
Fuck being a
'Cause
Christian. You
Christians
can
can
put him
do
in anything.
anything,
I'm
bro.
throwing Jesus in everything.
Just for no reason?
A Quiet Place, day 222.
Oh
Jesus comes back.
Jesus.
my God.
Like, why not? Why wouldn't we?
But he doesn't realize they're supposed to be quiet. So as soon as he like lands on Earth, he's
He
like,
immediately gets
"Hey, what's up, my
eviscerated."
people?"
Yeah. I have died for you.
Oh my God, that would be exactly how it would go.
I'm just saying, like, is it like Mickey Mouse? Like Mickey Mouse is 100 years old or whatever. Now it's public domain. Is Jesus public domain?
Oh my God, is Jesus public domain?
He's got to be, right?
Can
or is it-
anyone use
Or is it because
Jesus?
is it because because he? I guess it's the argument on if is it a real person?
No.
Or is it
Fiction, 100%,
fiction? Like
yes.
like
Right?
it's
No, but it really
it
is.
depends on your belief.
The
Like-
Bible, like it was written, made up stories by some. Like it's not real.
Either way, I'm saying, why not? You know what? It's coming to me. We can take all the
Jesus.
public domain characters. We're gonna have Jesus.
Mickey Mouse?
We're gonna have Mickey Mouse. We're gonna have Winnie
Betty
the Pooh.
Boop.
We're gonna have Betty Boop. We're gonna put him in some fucking epic movie.
Who else? Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot.
Okay, so what would be the plot of this movie? Because it
You don't need a
sounds
plot. Look at this shit.
insane.
It's got to be spinach.
I'm gonna
involved.
take a whole bunch of what is it? There's a spinach embargo.
There's got to be spinach involved.
Yeah. I've got to fight for me spinach.
Printers.
Gotta
alive.
fight for me, spinach.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's just like, oh, don't worry, I'll train you.
Oh my God.
What's Betty Boop gonna do? She's one
the
of the ring
whore on the
girls.
side.
Oh my God.
She's the love interest.
The love interest.
Popeye has olive oil.
Oh yeah.
Durr.
Well, who's okay? It's Mickey Mouse. No, she's got Minnie.
Betty Boop's just a whore.
Wow. Okay.
She's just a whore.
She
That's why I
is.
said
She
she'd
is
be a
like
ring girl.
the Mary Magdalene. She's the whore that Jesus is trying to help.
Oh my God.
But Jesus is trying to talk her out of
Being
the
a
ring
whore?
girl. Yeah, you don't have to go and be a slutty ring girl.
You're worth more.
Why
than
don't
this.
you? Yeah. Why? Oh, he's.
I'm sorry.
Jesus from the Bronx.
Why.
Right?
Hey, Betty Boop. Hey.
We're getting ridiculous with this.
You don't gotta go down to the ring. Come on.
You're worth more than this.
Come over here. No, but for real, like we need to make this movie. Like,
Yeah.
like as long as we can get it made.
We gotta
with all
research.
We gotta, yeah.
Who owns the rights to
domain.
Jesus? You know,
Right.
I guess that's why they're fighting in the Middle East because
Oh my God.
they're trying to decide who.
Over, yeah.
Oh my God, is that what happens if I try to make this movie? All of a sudden, I got to fight Hamas and Israel.
Maybe.
Oh,
Never mind,
no.
I'm out. Forget it. This would have been an epic
Too
movie.
much hassle.
It would have made
Coming to a
so
theater near
many
you.
breaking sales.
We would, it'd be amazing.
Box sales. I couldn't think of the word box.
It'll be box sales. They're selling boxes. It'll be like 15 shredded
Box
weeks.
office?
Yes.
Is that where
Yeah.
you're going? I was trying to figure I was trying to get in her brain.
Box
Figure
office
out
sales.
what she was
That's
trying
what
to
I
say.
was doing.
Yeah.
Box
It's
office.
going to
Box
do
sales.
really
There
well
we
at the
go.
cereal box.
Cereal stores. Box stores.
Yeah. Box.
Fucking, I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying
fuck those
over
mom
here.
and pops. We're going to do them big box. But yeah, that's the general gist. I wanted to bring up that because I couldn't believe that was a film. Like somebody...
That's ridiculous.
Not only
Put money into that.
did somebody write it,
Oh my God.
then somebody greenlit it.
If you look into it, they're the crazy fucking Christian nationals
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
probably behind it, because
Brought to you
Dana
by Project
White is all
2025.
fucking wrapped around Donald Trump's wanger,
Yeah.
and
Wanger.
dude,
Wanger. Wanger.
all right then.
Go ahead. I don't know if you want to finish. I don't want to
Well,
do
because
politics.
it's like a MMA thing. in
Yeah.
the movie, right?
Well, I was expecting maybe one of the fighters that we would know. You know who I would see in it? I'm surprised Jesus is not Conor McGregor. Like I could see that happening with him doing that fucking stupid walk he does.
Such a horrible actor, though.
Oh,
even
God.
in that
Yeah.
movie.
Did you watch that movie?
No, but I
Okay,
heard
good.
it was terrible.
That's all I've heard too, is that it's shite.
Shouty.
Well, so Dreamer got a phone call, so I
Yeah,
think we're just
apparently
gonna
we're done.
gonna
She
wrap
ran
this
away.
up. Yeah, you can check out everything over at.
Everything.
Well, I wasn't sure if you
I know it's like you're so not.
Well, I'm
you're
thrown off
not
now.
in the mindset.
Yeah.
We were talking about something still. Oh yeah, Conor McGregor being a.
Yeah.
That's good.
Anyway, yeah, the end of this fucking episode is gonna be choppy as shit.
Right.
But hey, man, that's it. That's life. We are the fucking podcast pioneers. Fuck all of these fucking celebrities and their big shows and their big shots.
Yeah.
We've been doing this shit since
People with
2013,
good fucking
motherfucker.
equipment.
We
Shit's old.
we are the ones that fucking pioneered this shit. Look up Fifth
That's
Cast
why
if you
we're
want.
So old.
We're definitely in trouble for that. It's still on the internet. You can still hear our thoughts. But yeah, so for anything FYFC Studios, go to nftfyb.com. All the stuff's going to be there. We have social medias at FYFC Studios or at FYFC Studios 1. It's all in the link, man. Check the show notes.
Yeah, check the fucking
You
link.
can figure out, you can hit us up if you got
Figure it
crazy
out.
stories or you've got weird news or anything you want
Why do
us
I
to
gotta
talk
tell
about.
you everything every time?
Exactly. Figure it for yourself, god damn it. No. Either way, you can check out all that shit there. Thank you for
Oh,
listening.
you got a good bruise on your knee.
I don't know what it did. Like
That- on
I'm
your
just
couch
smashed.
yesterday.
Oh yeah. That fucking thing popped my goddamn fucking
It did. It made your
kneecap out.
kneecap
Jesus
wonky.
fuck. Anyway.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I don't know. Do you got anything else to say?
I think you were saying NFYP or whatever.
Yeah.
There you
NFTFYB.com.
go. See, I don't know.
No fucking time for your bullshit.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm done.
You done?
You done?
I'm done.
All right. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.